Hello, welcome back to Sunset Meditations. I am just in awe of today's sunset. Beautifully clear sky. The wind is bringing the ocean in towards us, but at a very steady rate. And I have a lovely breeze without feeling overblown. It's a delight. So happy to be sharing it with you this evening. And I hope that there is something you can observe in your environment that brings you similar joy. Fabulous. We are going to get started today. This will be our last day using this text. Wherever you go, there you are. It's done us so much good. I want to start by reading a passage specifically about finding a lying down meditation practice. Try meditating on purpose lying down, not just around bedtime. Do it out of bed, on the floor, at different times of the day. Do it in fields and meadows on occasion, under trees, in the rain, in the snow. Bring particular attention to your body as you are going to sleep and as you are waking up. Even for a few minutes, stretch yourself out straight on your back if possible, and just feel the whole body as a breathing. Give special attention to any regions that are problematic for you, and work at letting the breath invite them back into a sense of membership and wholeness with the rest of the body. Keep your emotional body in mind. Honor gut feelings. I think that's a great way to start today. So we are going to get on our backs and just stretch out long. I have a cushion today for my head in my favorite meditation spot. I'm going to stretch all the way up, fingers and toes. Extending here. I'm going to reach all the way up, lifting my shoulders off the mat, stretching my hands wide, and release. Good. Try that again. Stretching my fingers all the way up to the sky, and release. Excellent. Now here I'm going to grab my left hand with my right hand, and I'm going to extend that left hand up and just pull slightly towards the right while I'm extending my left heel towards the back wall. Good. Getting that side body involved. You know that you're reaching your full extension here when you start to feel just a slight stretch in your obliques and ribs. Oh, we're joined by some birds here. Awesome. We're going to switch side. Grab your right hand with your left hand. Really extend. Pull just a little bit towards the left. Send that right shoulder up and that right hip down. Really extending the side body here. Good. We're going to relax here for a second. Then we're just going to stretch them both as far as we can. Sending your hips lower, 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 all the way towards that back wall. Excellent. And reaching all the way up towards the top. Nice job. And release. Getting a great stretch as we go. I'm just going to make a quick adjustment here to my microphone so I have a little more comfort as we work. Awesome. From here, I'm going to find my belly right underneath my heart. Not my belly, my hand. I'm going to put my left hand right by my heart and my right hand on my lower belly. Excellent. I'm going to bring my knees towards the sky, lower my pelvis into the mat, and allow my knees to fall into one another. Excellent. I'm going to allow my eyes to close. Doing any last adjustments that I need to make myself fully comfortable for my meditation today. I'm going to take a deep breath in through the nose and a deep breath out through the mouth. Now I'm going to begin with a very brief body scan, starting at the bottom of my mat, right where my toes are. I just want to think on each inhalation about spreading wide, and on each exhalation, allowing to sink. So I'm just going to do them in big blocks here. I'm starting with my feet. Deep breath in. And exhale. Add the weight. Good job. The whole leg, both legs, all at once. Deep breath in, spread wide. And exhale. Find the weight. Let yourself sink into a deep comfort here. Awesome job. Hips and butt and pelvis. Deep breath in. Think about widening and expanding. Excellent job. And deep breath. Relax and find the weight. Excellent. Nice work. Now we're going to start with the entire central body here. From your shoulders to your hips, your tummy, your back, your rib cage, all of it. We're going to take a deep breath in, spreading out, and exhale, sink, lower. Beautiful work here. Deep breath in. All of your arms spreading out. Deep breath out. Lower and find the weight. Excellent. Deep breath in. We're going to focus on the neck here. And exhale, lowering down. Good job. The whole of the head. Deep breath in. Expand. Exhale. Release. Now just one extra second here for the face. Deep breath in. Widen. Deep breath out. Release. Nice work. Now, I'll start at the crown of the head. Just take a moment to work from the top of the body down and notice. Are there any problem spots? As we read in Wherever You Go, There You Are. Are there any places of discomfort or tension? Can you send breath specifically to that spot? Deep breath in and let it go. Beautiful. One more breath here. Deep breath in. And release even further into a state of relaxation and mindfulness. Just a reminder, it's a significant amount of energy to notice and only notice. There's beauty in this lying down meditation. But remember that there is a big difference between lying down to rest, nap, or sleep, and lying down for the purpose of meditation. We're going to shift our focus now completely towards the breath. find yourself curious in each passing moment about the breath. Whenever you find yourself focusing on thoughts or physical sensations, let that go. Release any judgment and re-experience the following inhalation and exhalation. If you find a mantra helpful to ground yourself in your breath, try breathing in, I am peace, and breathing out, I am ease. Whenever you're ready, find your focus, returning to your body and returning to the room. Notice any sounds. Notice the touch of the air against your skin. And when you feel it's right, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Slowly allow your eyes to open. Excellent. I hope you were able to notice the present as we were meditating together. If you find it helpful, rest afterwards on your side, knees into your chest. I would encourage you today, with such a beautiful sunset, to do so facing the screen. Allow the words to seep into the mind and enjoy the beauty of the sunset. Our final passage from wherever you go, there you are, is called Mount Analog. He may, but in the end, it's the mountain that will decide who will climb it. Everest climb leader, when asked whether an old veteran climber would get a chance at the summit. There are outer mountains and inner mountains. Their very presence beckons to us, calls us to ascend. Perhaps the full teaching of a mountain is that you carry the whole mountain inside yourself, the outer one as well as the inner. And sometimes you search and search for the mountain without finding it until the time comes when you are sufficiently motivated and prepared to find a way through, first to the base, then to the summit. The mountain climb is a powerful metaphor for the life quest, the spiritual journey, the path of growth, transformation, and understanding. The arduous difficulties we encounter along the way embody the very challenges we need in order to stretch ourselves and thereby expand our boundaries. In the end, it is life itself which is the mountain, the teacher, serving us up perfect opportunities to do the inner work of growing in strength and wisdom. And we have a lot of learning and growing to do once we choose to make the journey. The risks are considerable. The sacrifice is awesome. The outcome always uncertain. Ultimately, it is the climb itself which is the adventure, not just standing at the top. First, we learn what it's like at the base. Only later do we encounter the slopes, and finally, perhaps the top. But you can't stay at the top of the mountain. The journey up is not complete without the descent. The stepping back and seeing the whole again from afar. Having been at the summit, however, you have gained a new perspective, and it may change your way of seeing forever. In a wonderfully unfinished story called Mount Analog, Renee DeMaul once mapped a piece of this inward adventure. The part I remember most vividly involves the rule on Mount Analog that before you move up the mountain to your next encampment, you must replenish the camp you are leaving for those who will come after you. Go down the mountain, a ways to share with the other climbers your knowledge from farther up, so that they may have some benefit from what you have learned so far on your own ascent. In a way, that's all any of us do when we teach. As best we can, we show others what we have seen up to now. It's at best a progress report, a map of our experiences, by no means the absolute truth. And so the adventure unfolds. We are all on Mount Analog together, and we need each other's help. What a lovely way to end our study of Wherever You Go, there you are. If you've enjoyed my passages from this book, you know there's plenty more wisdom in it that I found helpful for myself, but perhaps not as helpful for our sunset salutations. So if you haven't purchased the book and you think that you would enjoy it, I encourage you to do so. I am thrilled to look ahead. Next week, we are going to enjoy Dan Harris's thoughts on meditation and his journey through anxiety and panic attacks. He says here, how I tamed the voice in my head, reduced stress without losing my mind, and found self-help that actually works. A true story. This is called 10% Happier. My experience of it is that there's very little self-help. There is just one man's journey through a very difficult time and the way that he overcame it, which just so happens to be relevant to us as he uses meditation. This has been Sunset Salutations. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have any interest in moving together, I hope you will check us out at #LvilleDanceTogether and get moving.